What were the key takeaways from this letter to shareholder? Back in January, it was all about climate change. Today, it's about coronavirus and how the markets and how investors can recover their stride.
Tone. Also, what he's talking about in the start of this letter is the fact that he started it working out when he was in office, and now he says he's writing it in isolation. He says, in my 44 years in finance, I have never experienced anything like this. The outbreak has impacted financial markets with a swiftness and ferocity normally seen only in a classic financial crisis. He also talks about the fact that this is just going to change the psychology of how investors invest. He says, such as our infatuation with just-in-time supply chains and our reliance on international air travel. He says business will change, consumption will change, psychology will change. Very interesting letter here. And also he's talking about as well as what's going on with the central banks and their swiftness to act.
Speaking of, BlackRock was tapped by the Fed to help with the latest stimulus programs. What are they doing?
Yeah, and Fink talks about this in the letter, saying that he's very proud to be tapped by the Fed and also the Bank of Canada as well. Similar to 2008, the Fed is asking them to also act as an advisor as well as manage, oversee